My family. Now, 2 days ago, I showed you a clip of Richard K, a carnival or so-called expert who writes columns for the Daily Mail. And my family, what he was doing was that he was trying to give Harry and Meghan tips on how to get positive press this year from the UK tabloid press that has waged a campaign of hate and smear campaign against Harry and especially against Meghan Markle. And my family, I showed you only a small part of what he said. This time, in part 2 of what Richard K family was saying of this video, we are going to focus on, everything that my family, Richard K, said about what Harry and Meghan need to do to get positive press from the UK tabloid press. My family, this is what Richard K said, my family, in full, my family, in full.
Seems to me going forward is build bridges in the United Kingdom in particular with their family, perhaps get back onto social media in some way. Don't be so hostile, be more open about what they're doing. When they do something, we, the media, only learn about it at the very last moment. It's very hard to engage with them as a couple. And I think there's room for big change there if they want to.
My family, that's what Richard K said about what Harry and Meghan need to do, basically, to get positive press from the UK tabloid press. And my family, I will never ever understand how UK media believe that they can abuse you for 8 years now, because now this is the 8th year of the current ongoing smear campaign against Harry and Meghan, of how they can smear you, lie about you, as they keep on trying to destroy your reputation and then still want you to speak or engage with them. My family, I will never ever understand that. I will never be able to, my family, get that. Because Richard, he says, my family, that when Harry and Meghan do something, they, the media, only learn about it at the very last moment. First of all, I want to remember exactly those words. Those words from Richard K. That way, whenever you see a so-called source, when Daily Mail, columnists, family, or reporters write articles saying that there are sources who are briefing them about what Harry and Meghan are doing in California, about their work, about their business, you know it is a lie. You know it is a lie. And Richard's words, what it has done is reveal and expose the lies of the UK tabloid press, who normally pretend that they know everything about what Harry and Meghan are planning to do or are doing in California. In my family, clearly, they have no idea or clue about what Harry and Meghan are doing with family. Their work, their business, their life in California. They have no access to Harry and Meghan, but they are trying to gain access. And they've been trying to gain access to Harry and Meghan for years. For many, many years. They've been trying to get someone in Harry and Meghan's team to brief against Harry and Meghan. But they have not been able to get someone who will brief against Prince Harry and Meghan. But they're still trying to get the person. However, that has proved so difficult. No wonder Richard reveals that when Harry and Meghan do something, the media only learn about it at the very last moment. You know, family, this reminds me, first of all, of the fact that Prince Harry and Meghan years ago announced, my family, to all the UK tabloid media outlets, Daily Mail, The Mirror, Express, and the Sun tabloid, Harry and Meghan issued a statement years ago announcing a zero engagement policy with those tabloids years ago. That they were never going to engage with those UK tabloids. Daily Express, Daily Mail, The Sun, and The Mirror. Harry and Meghan announced years ago that they were not going to engage with those tabloids. And guess what? Clearly, to this day, Harry and Meghan are not engaging with those tabloids, and they're throwing a tantrum. They're demanding access to Prince Harry and Meghan. You know, my family, normally it works. Normally, whenever they write negative press, you know, my family, negative articles, or give someone, you know, negative press in the royal family, normally, a member of the royal family will grant that royal expert or correspondent access to them. That way they gain good press. Or they would trade stories with them and say, you know what? Don't write this story about William and Hamilton. In exchange, we'll give you a story on Harry and Meghan. Normally, that is what happens. This business of trading stories that Harry refused to play. Normally, that is what happens. They lie about Harry and Meghan, and then, or a member of the royal family, and they get invites to dinner. But with Harry and Meghan, they refused to play the game. They don't want to play the game with the UK media. They don't want to wine or dine with the correspondents who have been bullying and abusing them. I mean, think of Piers Morgan, for example. Let me use him as an example. After all the lies he has spread about Harry and Meghan, after the constant bullying of Harry, but especially Meghan, for years, he still can have the audacity to go on Talk TV and say, I want an interview with Meghan Markle. He can go on Talk TV and say that. Which tells you, my family, they are used to whenever they lie or smear or basically, you know, bully a member of the royal family, they are used to getting access to them, my family. But with Harry and Meghan, that hasn't worked. That hasn't worked, my family. To the point that Piers Morgan still thinks that somehow, some way, he'll one day get an interview with Meghan Markle. No wonder he can go on TV and ask on TV for an interview with Harry and Meghan. And he says that will close the chapter. You know, my family, they feel entitled. You know, they bully you and then you bend the knee to them by giving them what they want, an interview, access to them, my family. But then with Harry and Meghan, they have refused that. They have refused to play the game, my family, which angers the UK tabloid press. You know, first of all, for individuals who call Harry and Meghan, or who say that Harry and Meghan are irrelevant, why is a full-grown person, my family, basically crying on TV, being like, oh, you know what? When Harry and Meghan do something, we are the last ones to know, you know, and we should be the first. No. You should not be the first. Harry and Meghan owe you nothing. After everything that UK media have done to Harry and Meghan, you know, my family, Harry and Meghan owe the UK tabloid press nothing. My family. Harry is suing them because he can't stand them. Because of the pain they've caused him. Because of the constant harassment and bullying of everyone he loves. And now he wants justice in court. And still UK media are continuing with their ongoing smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. And then still asking for access to Harry and Meghan. I mean, my family, make it make sense. It's so absurd. It's really so absurd. You know? It's so absurd to bully someone and still feel you're entitled to be informed about details about that person's life, what that person is doing, their projects. So you can do what exactly? Lie about them? You know? They say that they'll give Harry and Meghan good press or positive press if they give them access, if they're granted access to Harry and Meghan. My family, let's say, for example, Harry and Meghan do that. Give the UK media access to them. My family, do you know that cycle of abuse will never ever end? Because then UK media will ask for Archie and Lily Badana. Sorry, they've already been asking about access to Archie and Lily Badana. If you give them access to you, they'll ask for more. Access to your kids. And do you think they'll treat Harry and Meghan's kids with respect, with dignity? No, they'll not. And the tabloids have showcased just how racist they have been to Meghan Markle. And if they have been racist to Meghan Markle, my family, you all know, they've also been very racist towards Harry and Meghan's children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet Diana. My family. So anyone who has ever written an abusive, negative article about Harry and Meghan, to bully Harry and Meghan, must never ever be granted access to Harry and Meghan. Anyone who has written an article, a column, my family, full of lies about Harry and Meghan Markle, must never be granted any access to Harry and Meghan. Anyone who has racially abused Meghan Markle, like Rachel Johnson, my family, the sister of the former Prime Minister of the UK, my family, Rachel Johnson, who also racially abused Meghan's mom, Doria Ragland, who said that somehow, and I'm quoting her words, that Doria came from the wrong side of, my family, the tracks. And the evidence is that my family is a hair. Doria's dreadlocks. That's racism. That's racism, my family. And that's what Rachel Johnson wrote in a column for the Daily Mail. That's racism towards Meghan's mom, Doria Ragland, and clearly also towards Meghan Markle, Doria's daughter, my family. So someone like that should never ever be given any access to Meghan Markle or to Prince Harry or to Harry and Meghan's children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet Diana. Someone like that should be kept away from Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet Diana. And my family, let me go to the other thing that my family, Richard Kim family, has said, my family, about what he wants to see from my family, Prince Harry and Meghan.
With that family, perhaps get back onto social media in some way. Don't be so hostile. Be more open about what they're doing. When they do something, we, the media, only learn about it at the very last moment. It's very hard to engage with them as a couple, and I think there's room.
My family, he says it is very hard to engage with them as a couple. It is very hard to engage with Harry and Meghan as a couple. Do you expect to bully someone's wife and then for him to just speak with you, to smile with you, to go to a party with you, to host a dinner party with people who have abused his wife Meghan? I mean, I'm sure that's what the carnival of so-called experts expected. But yet, for Prince Harry, whenever he went to a party hosted by senior members of the royal family like Charles, Camilla, Kate, or William, and saw the carnival of so-called experts who've written the most vile columns about Meghan Markle, my family, Harry, was filled with disgust. From his own words in his memoir Spare, my family, Harry spoke about members of the royal family being complicit in the abuse and attacks towards Meghan by whining and dining and inviting to parties those who said or written vile things about Meghan Markle. So Harry couldn't start seeing them in parties hosted by senior members of the royal family. But sadly, they expected, even though they write negative articles about Meghan Markle, that for Harry to throw a party and invite all of them to that party with family and give them some kind of, scoops, information. Harry is not that type of person, my family. And for the UK media, who claim to know Harry more than Harry knows himself, they should have known with Prince Harry, he was never going to sit idly by and watch as they mistreated the woman he loves. A son who lost his mother at a very young age and who fully blames the UK media for losing his mother, for chasing his mother to her death. That son was never ever going to allow them to do to Meghan what they did to his mother. UK media should have known that. They should have known that fully well. However, what they thought is that Harry would never ever leave. They never ever thought that Harry would leave. And now all of them have never really been able to get over Harry leaving. With Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet, they've never been able to, get over Harry living with Meghan and my family, Archie. And now he also has a daughter to protect, Lilibet, my family. They can't stand that Harry would much rather be Meghan's husband, Archie, and Lily's father, than their prince following William around. They can't stand that Harry picks and will always pick Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. And they just really cannot be able to stand that. My family, they need to accept it and just move on and leave Harry and Meghan, my family, alone. Richard also says that Harry and Meghan need to stop being hostile to the press. My family, I'm assuming he means that Harry must stop suing the UK tabloid press. My family, after everything they have done, after all the harassment they have subjected Meghan through, the lies they have written and spread about Prince Harry, after bullying Meghan to the point that Meghan was thinking about taking her own life, after all that, they want Harry and Meghan to be friendly with them, to be friendly to the UK media. I mean, my family, honestly, sometimes it's difficult to understand how, UK media normally think. Somehow it's difficult to understand the level of entitlement that the carnival also called experts feel they have, towards Prince Harry, towards his life, what my family he does, his daily activities, his life, my family. Sometimes it's difficult, my family, to even understand that. You know, it is difficult to understand that. The thing is, if you never wanted Prince Harry to sue you, Harry even said when he and Meghan left the UK, when he and Meghan fled Britain with the son Archie, Harry wasn't willing to pursue any legal cases against UK media, my family. Harry wasn't interested in that. However, when he saw that even after they left, even after he and Meghan fled the UK, that UK media still was smearing them, abusing them, bullying Harry and Meghan constantly, lying about Harry and Meghan. Daily Mail, whatever Harry and Meghan was saying, they were exposing Harry and Meghan's location, knowing fully well that Harry and Meghan was stripped of their security. Whenever they were doing all that stuff, clearly with the full consent and approval of senior members of the royal family, my family, who signed off on a press assault on the family of Harry and Meghan, and anyone in Harry and Meghan's circle after Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, meaning all the attacks, all the abuse, even after Harry and Meghan fled the UK, were fully supported and endorsed by senior members of the royal family, and the only ones who had the power to do the family, to do that, were clearly my family, Prince William, and also Charles himself. My family, they're the ones who had the power to sign off on a press, my family, on a press assault of Harry and Meghan, you know, by the UK media. My family, they were the ones who had that power. So my family, Harry is suing them. He sues them because the pain they've caused. Harry lost even a child. Meghan suffered a miscarriage in the family. There are things that a husband, a father can never forget. You know, no matter where Harry goes to, wherever he is, he can never forget the pain even of losing, you know, a child. And my family, he lost a mother, and then he lost his own child because of the actions of the media, constant bullying of Meghan Markle. But then it's like they want Harry, more like Prince Harry actually, to forget about all the pain they've caused Meghan Markle. And wonder even when Harry was at the Invictus Games, UK media were hoping Meghan would not come because they believe that if somehow Harry sees Meghan, he remembers all the pain that UK media have put Meghan through. That's why they're hoping that Harry and Meghan, you know, divorce or split up my family, because they want Harry to forget about all the pain they subjected Meghan through on behalf of senior members of the royal family. And because of their racism towards Meghan Markle, they want Harry to forget. My family, that's what UK media want. And they want Harry to basically reconcile with the same senior members of the royal family who are behind the attacks and abuse of Meghan and Harry himself, Prince William and Charles, my family, and to come back and give access to the UK media, to him, to Prince Harry, because my family, the royal family, are a package deal. They come with the UK media. You know? They come with the UK media. If you ever think, or my family ever ask yourself, why? Why is it are UK media desperate to see Harry, you know, leave Meghan and work with my family and William? Because my family, they know if Harry does that, it means he also has no choice but to accept the UK cabinet press in his life, despite all the pain they have caused him. And the abusers, still, as you've heard even Richard K's words, the abusers want access to the life of Prince Harry. They want access to him in particular, to his life, to him, and even my family towards, you know, Meghan. And clearly, not because they mean well for Harry and Meghan, no, because they haven't finished what they've always intended on doing, my family, and that's breaking up Harry and Meghan. Don't forget, Thomas Markle himself said on the record that he was part of the plot to destroy Harry and Meghan's wedding. And that he said also his link to the palace, to the royal family, was Jason North. The same Jason North, my family, William authorized to issue a statement against Meghan in court. In Meghan's case, against the Daily Mail. The same case that put Meghan through so much stress because of the lies Daily Mail was spreading about Meghan Markle. To the point that Meghan suffered a miscarriage family. Meghan suffered a miscarriage family. To the point that Harry and Meghan lost a child. So, there are things I believe that you can forget. But there are things that Harry and Meghan will never ever forget. My family. And that's the pain that UK media have caused my family to them. My family, let me read you, my family, a couple of more comments really from members of the squad who have commented on what Richard K, my family, has said. My family, someone said this. These were the very same people who pushed Harry and Meghan out of the country. They asked them to go away as they are tired of their whinging. And now they want them back. Which part of "we will not work with Rota" do they not understand? My family, one thing about the media is that they'll never ever accept that they can't control someone like Prince Harry. They want that control. If Harry and Meghan keep on succeeding, family, in their lives, if Harry and Meghan keep on succeeding in their lives in California, my family, far away from the UK, it means in the future, my family, the next pair, my family, who is Prince Louis, William and Kate Middleton's youngest son, when time comes for the community to target him, to go after him, for the farm to go after him, to prop up George, he also will look at Uncle Harry and say, you know what? I don't deserve all this abuse. I can leave. And that is what UK media are fully afraid of. That's why, my family, they are desperate to paint Harry and Meghan as failures. That way, no other member of the royal family can ever think about leaving the royal fold. That they just stay and put up with everything thrown at them. Look at Princess Margaret, family. Look at Princess Margaret. What happened to her? My family, she followed and did what she was told. She was ordered and commanded to give up the person she loved, my family. And she did. She did. Clearly with, she was full of fear about what, after seeing what happened to my family, Edward, my family, Windsor, who abdicated the throne. My family was cast out, and even was my family made to flee the UK himself, my family, who had to even, move to a different country. So Margaret was my family was afraid of that. And she did what she was told. She gave up the person she loved. And she was miserable all her life. And that is the same thing they expected from Prince Harry. And still expect from him. Because if you think that, they want Harry back because they miss him. Or you know what? Now that he's back, we are going to treat Harry well, My family, you are very mistaken. No. They want Harry back because they haven't finished the mission. And the mission has always been to destroy Harry and Meghan's union and to ensure the spare is miserable and that the heir benefits from the spare's misery, from the spare's reputation being destroyed. And no wonder this campaign my family, is ongoing. No wonder this smear campaign continues, my family. And I do hope that my family, the farm, never ever succeed in destroying Harry and Meghan's love, my family. Someone said that, I love this. The Rota lost access and it hurts them so much. Harry and Meghan are obviously relevant, as the Rota can't stop talking about Harry and Meghan, and they are seeking engagement constantly. This Richard K saying how Harry and Meghan should just, change this and that going forward, but nothing about the media stopping their bullying and smear campaign. Because my family, they are not going to stop. They are not going to stop. They are not going to stop. Even if Harry was to come back to the UK, divorced, they are not going to, my family, welcome Harry with open arms, as my family are saying they will, if Harry leaves Meghan, on Archie and Lipetana. They are not going to do that. They're going to finish what they started. Their goal is to destroy the spear, like what they've done throughout history, from Andrew to Margaret. And then after destroying the spear, then they begin to rehabilitate the spear's image, my family, like what they are trying to do to Prince Andrew. But look at him, my family, he's out of public life, my family, already. Margaret also, when she fell sick also, because of, her suffering, also, she was out of public life. It's the same thing that my family see the media wanting from Harry and Meghan, them out of public life. That way William can benefit from Harry and Meghan being out of the public limelight. Because William stands no chance when Harry and Meghan are out and about, doing their projects. William stands no chance. And no wonder the farm keep on pushing and pushing this smear campaign, hoping that they'll succeed in splitting Harry and Meghan apart and, fully destroying the spear's, life. My family, the farm is never ever going to, my family, succeed. Now you tell me, your thoughts, my family, about what we have just discussed, my family. Part 2 of my family, this video on what Richard K says Harry and Meghan need to do going forward to somehow, get good press from the UK tabloid media. What Harry and Meghan want is fair coverage. That's all they have ever wanted. But UK media have never ever given them that. They've only ever spread negativity and insider hate against Harry and Meghan. That's what UK media have done to Harry and Meghan, but especially towards Meghan Markle. But despite all of what they have done, Harry and Meghan are thriving and they're doing so well, my family, and I'm happy about that 100%. My family, hate never wins, love wins. And with that and so much more, stay tuned on this video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you, all my family. May God bless each and every single one of my family, Even someone that this is screaming desperation, family. This is screaming desperation. They have no access to Harry and Meghan at all. To think, they had all the exclusive, to now begging Harry and Meghan to be more open. I don't want to know what Harry and Meghan are doing because they want something to be able to rise my family. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Stop your bullying and smear campaign towards Harry and Meghan. Start reporting fairly and apologize to Harry and Meghan for the pain you've caused them, my family. And maybe, just maybe, Harry and Meghan will give you access. But honestly, I don't think they ever will. They never ever will give UK media any access to them. Never. And my family, that is the right thing to do, because an abuser isn't interested in changing. And one thing that the UK media are that the UKW press are. They are abusers. And Harry and Meghan must never ever, be anywhere around the UK media, or never ever grant them access to their lives or to their kids, Archie and also Lilibet Dynamic family. Now with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video with Harry, Meghan, Archie and also Lilibet and Doria Baglan and all of you members who are at home. He never wins. Love wins. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Love you all, always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.